segue into the comment phase. Marty, you can very patient.
My name is Marty Baum. I'm your Indian River Keeper. Have been for 7 years. I belong to the Waterkeeper Alliance. We are about swimmable, fishable, drinkable water for everyone. Our personal mantra for Indian River Keeper is demand clean water. We, Waterkeeper Florida, have met 4 times in the last 6 months with FDEP. The first meeting was in Tallahassee. These were the Governor Scott guardrails were still in place. Our big ask was to refund and reestablish the harmful algal bloom task force. We got a phone call from the secretary, Noah Valenstein. He said he would be at the Everglades Coalition meeting and he would like to meet with waterkeepers who were there. He gave up his lunch. We met. His first words were, I have been given an executive order from the governor to fund and reestablish and put into action the harmful algal bloom task force. This is a big deal for us. We have met 4 times with FDEP in the last 6 months, and excepting the first time, each time has been more friendly, much like last week at Water Management District. In all of my years, I've never had a more friendly meeting than last week at Water Management, and this comes with it. Here's our problem. We can sit here and argue over how dangerous it is. There is only one thing that is going to fix this, and that is to clean our water. If we do not restore nutrient protections, this algal bloom is not going away. I promised my legislators that if they voted for House Bill 999 in 14, that this would become the new normal, and they voted that way anyway. We re-elected them, and one of them we sent to the Senate. She's now representing us there. So, the bottom line is, until we reduce nutrients going into our waters, it's not going away. And here is the problem that we are just learning about. It doesn't matter where this crap blooms. Once it is alive, once it blooms, it carries hepatotoxins, neurotoxins that attack your skin, and it's full of nutrients. It doesn't matter where it dies. If it dies in a water conservation area, if it dies in Okeechobee, if it dies in a C-44 canal. When it dies, it dumps all of that crap into the sediment. The sediment coming to us, millions of pounds a year through the C-44, is loaded with all of these toxins, and no one is testing. No one is testing these things. So, nutrient loads, they're not going away. I hammered Army Corps. They hide behind the state. Well, all we do is convey water. No, you are conveying poison to my doorstep. Yes. My wife and I are part of 70 people that were tested across 3 weeks in Martin St. Lucie County, and 100% of us have microcystin in our nose. I have 3 grandkids living on my street and 2 more that come visit. They weren't tested, but I'll bet you they have it. I'm not going to die from what just happened, but they might. If I'm slobbering down my chin and dying, it's going to be from something I did 10, 15 years ago. This stuff is dying, and it's getting inculcated into our sediments. And every single time the wind blows in the lake, or in the St. Lucie, or the Indian River Lagoon, it's bringing this stuff back up, and we're breathing it. 4 meetings. Waterkeeper Florida asked me to push that. You guys have agreed to do that. I really think that one in Lauderdale, Miami would be great, because I know Rachel's going to be all over the reef thing with sediments, because she's been fighting that battle for a long time. Southwest Florida needs to be in this loop too. Let's see. Lisa made a point at Orlando when we met with FDEP. We need to add nothing more to our water. Nothing at all. It's, autism. 1975, 1 in 5,000 births. Today it's 1 in 50 for girls and 1 in 37 for boys. I have a pregnant daughter-in-law. I'm scared to damn death that a perfectly healthy baby is going to be born with an intellect of a 5-year-old that is going to outlive mommy and daddy. And we're doing this to ourselves with our votes by not putting the right people in office that are willing to protect us. These guys can't protect us if they don't have the political will behind them. And I know they want to. They've got kids.
They have a future. They see this stuff better than us because they live inside this realm. And they can't really speak to how they really, really feel. I can. I think Waterkeeper Florida thinks we need to ban Class B biosolids across the state. John Quarterman, our Suwannee Riverkeeper in Orlando, brought it up. We have new cases in Palm Beach and in St. Lucie County for Hep A. We have what, 19 in Martin County and 3 people died? John Quarterman made the point that if you overlay Hep A cases over the top of where we are depositing biosolids, they match. How threatening is that? We need to come up with a test for BMAA. I understand there's some work going on. It's a tiny little molecule, hard to find. I'm hoping that we can find a lab here local in Florida that will step up to the plate and do that. Let's see. Human health criteria is not part of the review. Do the corals, does that include the worm rock reefs right outside the St. Lucie Inlet? That's not a live coral, but it's a worm rock. And I have a video taken by Ben sitting on the bottom at 30 feet at Peck's Lake, and he films the damn black water overtaking him. I reckon that's it. This has been a good meeting, and I thank you, all of you. It's been some time since I dealt with the state of Florida that I felt like some progress was being made, and this has to be coming from the governor's office. You know, what we need, really and truly, is we need everybody to holler and scream about protecting our water, nutrient protection. Because no amount of mitigation can handle 8 billion damn gallons a day. And like I said, once it grows, it doesn't go away. Dr. Winter says it will not denature even if boiled. Think about that. Thank you.